Thank you for subscribing to Unusual Facts. If you're not subscribed yet, it's easy to do. You just click the subscribe button below. You will learn something new every day on our channel, and that's a fact, Jack. So I want to let you know 9 things that you should never do to your private parts. You're here with Unusual Facts. I want you to know that if you're ever experiencing anything weird with your private parts, you really need to make sure you consult a doctor. Please try to avoid scratching your private parts. Not only do us girls find that incredibly unattractive, but you just don't want infections going on in your private parts area. So let's just not scratch our private parts, okay? Douching. Now, people have heard this word plenty of times. Usually they're calling someone a name. Really, this is a method of trying to keep clean, but it isn't always the best thing to do for your vagina. Your vagina is sensitive. It is meant to be self-cleaning. Don't touch. You definitely don't want to overuse douches. Make sure you do some research. This would be a good time to talk to your doctor too. Don't ever apply perfume to your private parts, okay? This is a very sensitive area, and perfume is meant for your neck, not your private parts. So don't get any chemicals down there that are just unnecessary. Keep the smelling good parts where people might actually breathe in around you, and that would be around your neck, behind your head, on your chest, your arms, even potentially your legs. But you do not need to spray your private parts with perfume. You really should try avoid using scented soaps when you're washing your private parts. Scented soaps are best for everywhere else. You don't really need scented soaps in this area because, first of all, it is a smart part of your body. It's meant to clean itself. So just use a mild soap or water in a washcloth and you'll be plenty clean. However, it is important you make sure you are properly sanitizing your private parts. Now, I'm not talking about boiling water, but you don't want infections growing in this area, so you definitely do want to keep clean and fresh. Use a clean, fresh towel often. You don't want to be reusing and reusing a towel. Of course, we all reuse a towel here and there, but you don't want to use it for an entire week, maybe a few showers but you definitely want to stay generally clean. Eliminate sweat and bodily fluids and just stay as clean as you possibly can without getting too harsh on these very delicate parts. So we move on to the next tip, which is very much related to staying clean. Wearing clothes that are too tight, your underwear or pants, skinny jeans, it's just not great for your private parts. Your private parts need some fresh air. They need to breathe. So be sure that the clothing that you're wearing is not too tight for too long. I know it's fun to get dressed up and maybe go out and things like that, but you don't want to be in too tight clothing for too long. And of course, as you get out of the shower, you're going to want to make sure that you are very dry. Make sure all of the private parts are very dry. You don't ever want to put clothing on while you're still moist or kind of sticky or sweaty. Just make sure you're dry, that as you're putting your clothing on, you are very dry because moist clothing just will not feel good. You may start to chafe, and that is so uncomfortable. All right, now here is one last tip for you regarding your private parts. Sweets are not the best thing for your private parts. Now, I can't get into all the details as of why, but try to limit your sweets. Maybe add in some fruits and veggies to your diet, and that is going to be good not only for your private parts, but your whole body, girlfriend. Thank you for watching this video filled with unusual facts. You'll learn something new here every day, maybe a few new things every single day. If you learned something new here today, let us know in the comments below. Share this video with one of your friends who might need some enlightening, and subscribe to Unusual Facts. Again, I must repeat myself. Please consult a doctor if you have anything unusual going on with your private parts. No one online is really qualified to help you out with whatever you may be experiencing. And subscribe for more unusual facts.